Howdy y'all and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. I actually already played a little Minecraft, and for some reason, the game crashed. And I didn't realize it had crashed. And so when it crashed, like the the game itself was still working, but it was refusing to load in any chunks. And so I just kept playing the game, ignoring the fact that the chunks weren't loaded in. Oh, okay, well, it's just loud. And so I'm playing and talking and playing and talking and playing and talking, and going around and looking at how all the creatures are just standing there looking at me, and half of them are still able to be attacked and half of them aren't, and so I decided to restart my game. And so when I restarted my game, it started back up. I just quit out the menu screen and hit, back into the game. And I noticed that my recording software had quit when it crashed, and I'm like, all right, well, I fixed that. And so I started it back up. So I got about 4 minutes recorded before the crash, and that's all it recorded for a half hour, was just 4 minutes. Awesome. So I'm on the newest snapshot, and something I have. Oh, you know what it is? I'm an idiot. I was thinking it was something I have, but it's the regen from the beacon that I'm seeing. I was so confused by the little wisps that are coming up. But I am on snapshot 30, 14, which would be the year, W, which I assume is week, and then 30. And so we actually have some new stuff to look at. And the biggest one to me is the new threaded rendering, which seems to be working a lot better than last time we looked at it. If you watched it in my hardcore episode from a couple of episodes ago, where I started a new hardcore world, the blocks would take like 3 seconds before they actually registered as being changed. Like I put a block down, it's down, I can't move through it, but it's not visible, and then poof, it's there. Or when I take out some blocks, they would still look like they were there, but I could walk through them. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, it's pretty cool how fast stuff renders in now. I was pretty impressed by on how fast and how far out things render. Ooh, you guys need to become uh, die for me. Thank you. Really? I'm so full of stuff I can't pick it up. Go away, string. I guess I didn't realize those were sunk down to the bottom of the ocean here. But we'll look at the rendering first. One of the things I noticed that I don't remember being able to do is I can see the trees in the far distance over there. And that's pretty good, because usually it doesn't even load those chunks. I'm going to switch game modes so we can fly around faster. So don't snort at me, pig. So you can see just how well the chunks are loading in. This is just spectacular to me. And I mean, just look at them load in. There's no more giant clumps. I mean, I guess you can see over there. There they go. That's what it normally looks like. And but no, it loads in so much faster. I'm so impressed. Like if I was on the ground, I couldn't see that stuff in the background loading in like it is. Which is why I flew up high enough so we could see it. It's awesome. I gotta say, it's really awesome. This snapshot should also have rabbits, I think, but I swear I haven't seen any rabbits. I'm thinking maybe we don't get rabbits because this is pre-rendered, and I honestly don't know how far out I have to go to get new chunks at this point. Uh, I I flew about 2,000 block by 2,000 block when we started this world, and so uh, it's a pretty large area that I done. What happened was when we moved from 1.6 to 1.7, I wanted the 1.7 World Gen because I just think the 1.7 World Gen looks awesome, as you've probably heard me say a dozen times if you watch this. And which I don't know, it's just I really enjoy the World Gen. And so what I did was I used MC Edit to copy in things like my Nether portal and my farm here. Most of it was actually built on another map altogether, and so I had to fly around and find areas that I thought could hold the different builds. Like this windmill here was originally built back up on a hill behind my farm, and so when I moved it here, I put it out by the sea on a little hill here, and then like I did the wheat farm down there, which apparently has the mange. What is going on over here? It looks like I must have had an animal or something hopping up and down. uh, but yeah, it's really impressive how fast chunks load in with this new threaded rendering. I'm just very pleased. That's probably the bane of everyone's existence, I think, when they're playing Minecraft, is that the chunks just stop loading in on you, or they don't load in very fast. I still have had chunks not load in with this, but that was when my game crashed, so that might just be a game crash and not the normal chunks not loading. Oh, there's some chunks not loading right there. You just had to go and prove me wrong. Nope, there goes. Bloop. See, that was pretty fast. I've got my render distance set to 12 at the moment. And, what's that down there? Oh, apparently I've been down in here. Weird. I came down in here? Under the water? Who came down in here and put torches and didn't get diamonds? That's just... Okay, I didn't do this. Who's been on my server? Weird. Was it me? I mean, is that from my farm? I do have a pretty extensive mine down underneath my farm. But doesn't it all... Oh man. Do you see that? That is my freaking sorting system. Look how huge that is. It's just crazy. Yeah, no, my mine goes this way. I don't know whose mine that is over there. That's not me. There's probably a video of me going down in there with torches and stuff, isn't there? Alright, that's enough flying around. Let me get back over to the city. And we'll look at something else really cool. Yeah, I was hoping the rabbits would spawn in the chunks that exist, but I have not. I don't know if I'm in the wrong terrain. I don't know if they match this biome. They seem to only be in a couple of biomes. Although you would think that rabbits would be everywhere. Maybe, I don't know, because here in the eastern United States where I live, rabbits are everywhere. It doesn't matter what kind of terrain it is. Oh, this is what I had when my game crashed. Oh, I hope my game didn't crash. I stopped and started my recording just in case. This is what I saw the other day. Look at this. For some reason, this chunk is missing. Maybe this chunk is just missing in my world for some reason. Isn't that crazy? It's just like not there. And I don't understand why. I went ahead and stopped and started my recording to make sure that I didn't lose anything. So, yeah, I'm thinking something happened with my save or something, but that is a missing chunk all the way down. And I never noticed it before I updated to this newest snapshot, game mode 0. In fact, I don't even notice it normally. I thought it was over there, but it's actually back here. And it doesn't look like my game crashed this time, so... Yeah, that's just... that chunk's just gone forever. I'm glad nothing was important. Can you imagine if it was just a couple of chunks over here? I would not be happy. I would be an angry, angry person. But that's crazy. I'm sure I'm going to accidentally... Whoops. Just like that. I'm going to fall down in there one of these days and just crash out of the world. That won't make me too happy. Alright, let's go make it daytime so I don't get jumped by any creepers or anything. And then we're going to take a look at one of the new items that's been added to the game. I think it's pretty cool. I've been fiddling with it and I can't quite get it to do what I'd like it to do. But, yeah, no, this game is totally crashed out. I can't use the bed. Alright, well, the game's crashed out. I will have to come back in a minute. There we go. I went ahead and sent myself all the way out of Minecraft and started back over. I'm not saying it won't crash again. It might be that chunk that's missing. I kind of want to go look to see if that chunk is missing again. Let's go do that real quick. Well, no, let's look at the other thing first before we get too crazy. I can't remember what button does what. Alright. Let's unload some of this jungle wood, which is meant for my shipbuilding project. And then let's take a look at this thing right here. I have already constructed one of these. And what we've got is new to the game. They have added in banners. And so banners are made with wool. Let's make a colored banner. I don't have a colored banner yet. Let's try red background maybe. I don't know if that's enough red though. That's only 4. We're gonna need 2 more red. Red. Where are you hiding, red? Red. Red? Red, there we go. Alright, so we'll take some wool, we'll take some red, we'll get some red wool, and then it's just 6 wool over top of a stick, so it's like you're making a sign. And instead it's a banner, and I think this is pretty neat. You put it down, right, and you can also wear it. Right? Oh, I thought you could wear it. I can't equip it. Alright, well, fine, I won't wear it. I swear I saw people wearing them. But what you do with it is you take it and you put it in your crafting grid, and then depending on where you put your dyes, it makes different shapes. And whatever way you're facing is the way it will face. It could use a little animation. It doesn't seem to really do much, but just I put a diamond shape around my banner, and it became, or it added the diamond. You can do up to 6 layers, and so you'll have to go on the wiki. There's a lot of different things, like let's see, maybe I take. Oh, I've only got 1 piece of bone meal. Here, I have some gray dye I was playing around with. And then we'll do like a gray stripe across the middle of the diamond. And so up to 6 different layers for it. And so they're pretty cool. I was trying to figure out how to do something like the symbols I already have for this place, but I have not figured it out. Although with this line across here, I wonder if we couldn't do like here, let's do this first. Let's if you take it and then you have a cauldron with water in it, you can wash them off like an undo button. And so every wash removes the last thing you did to it. And so you can see I washed it all the way back to Red Banner. So if I do, I don't have enough dye to do this. Let's grab some dye so we can play this a little bit here. Oh, you know, I wanted to see this one too. Different items can combine with it, and so you can do like heads from withers, skeletons, creepers. They all... okay, it's already red, so a ton of red is not going to help me. We can go with green. We'll try green, see what this looks like. Okay, banner, vines, and dye. So the vines make this cool squiggly shape around the outside. And then the green dyes it. If you just put the vines in there, then you just get a black one, I think. And then if we put this down here and we do this, and then we do, oops, sorry, you get down here, this, and then we do this, and then we do this. Is that close to any? Dude, I just made a scorpion. That's not what I was after. I kind of like it though. It's very green. I don't like the green color, but and then every wash requires 1/3 of a bucket of water. So then you gotta come back out and fill up your buckets of water. Oh, I don't have my helmet on. Where's that other empty bucket? There we go. Plink, plink. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little feature, I thought. And yeah, I can get a Y. I can get a Y. Here you go. This is what I. Are we broken again? Oh no, there it goes. I can get that, which looks like a Y. Does not look like a V. Can't seem to get. Oops, I placed it down. Come back to me. Water. Wash you off a little bit more. Water. But yeah, you know, it's something I'll have to figure out if we use them. It'd be really cool to use them. I just, I don't know. I don't know what I want from it. I guess we could do this. Just has some big L's for lack. I really wanted the wolf's head symbol though, but I just can't master it. I'm sure I could play with it some more and get something a little better than just a plain old L. And you know, you can use different colors on top of each other too, so you know, probably do some pretty cool things with it. I don't know if I'm artistic enough to come up with, or patient enough to come up with something particularly cool. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. And I've seen some cool things done with it so far, but I thought I heard a zombie in the wall, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't one in there. I'm gonna go look at this drain out here, this missing chunk. I want to see if it's still there when I restart the game. Yep, it's still there. It really did eat a chunk. Oh, I was holding down the wrong button. Holding down the wrong button. I almost ran off there with all my stuff. That would have sucked. Let's get away from the missing chunk. Oh, I am experiencing the threaded block lag. That could just be my computer, though. Might not necessarily be the Minecraft itself. I am running a TPPI server at the moment, which kind of... We're crashed again. Oh, and sheep! Sheep drop mutton now. Did you see that? Cooked mutton. Right there. Tasty. So that's pretty cool. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call a short episode today. There isn't really anything else I want to work on. I just, I spent the afternoon playing some board games with my nephew, and I'm feeling a little tired. And, I didn't realize how tired I was until I started recording this. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool if I can come up with something nice for my banners and then be able to stick them at different places throughout the city. I just don't know what I'm going to do. You know, running along the road here with those beside the road kind of made me think they were billboards. Let's go out and check the... we stretch this out just a little bit here. We can make a full episode. I want to go check out the view from the lighthouse with this threaded rendering. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, you can see this I did not dig out by hand. This is because I MC edited out some chunks to make this bay flatter for my city back there. Which I need to get down there and finish off the pillars so they reach all the way down to the bay floor. Because they currently do not. It's been a while since I've been up the lighthouse here. Alright. Alright. I swear I just heard a weird noise. Oh yeah, look at that. Whole city's all loaded in, looking nice back over there. Well, that's not true. I can't see. I wonder if we can extend this out. Video settings. 32 chunks. We need to go to 32 chunks. Oh man, look at it go. Oh, it's also supposed to only render in what you can see? not render, but it must be, it loads the chunks that you're looking at now instead of, oh, is, uh, we're having a heart attack here. Let's just look at the city. Just look at the city. 32 might be too much for me. 32 is going to crash me out. I really want it to load. There it goes. This is what I get for having stuff running in the background. Come on, load that in. I really want to see more of it. There goes the beacon. It's firing its laser. I cannot help it. That every time I think about a laser now, I think of that meme. You can do it. Load the rest of my little twisty turnstile thing in there. I don't know if it can do it. All right, well, I'm going to call it here. I know it's about 5 minutes shorter than normal, but that's all right. Still a little glitchy. Could really use some a little more fine touches. I don't know. I've seen other people use it and they don't have any problems, so maybe I just need to play it without another Minecraft server running in the background on the same machine that I'm recording on. But, yeah. Maybe next time we'll work on the hardcore base, or we might get back to the ship. I don't know, whatever I feel like. That's a couple of days off yet, so I won't have spent the day. Let me tell you, I guess I'll tell you the story, so it'll just wind up being a full episode anyways. I'll tell you the story while this slowly renders in. So, they decide to paint the back room, and they pull all the stuff out of the back room and pile it in the area where we set up the portable table that we use here sometimes to play board games. And so they pull all this stuff out, and it's probably, they've got the middle of the game room here where my computers are at, full of stuff from this back bedroom that's the spare bedroom, the guest bedroom, for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months now. And so they finally paint it, and then they're yelling at me because the non-portable table that's sitting in the garage is supposed to be down here in the game room, so we can use it to play board games and stuff if we ever get around to doing that. And you know, they've piled it full of empty boxes and radio and a TV and all this stuff that goes in this other room or should go out to the trash. And so finally today I just, my 4-year-old nephew, I bought Descent Journeys into the Dark 2nd edition when it came out, and they had a new expansion come out here not too long ago, and so I finally bought it. And so it came, and so he's all excited about this expansion to a game that he's never played, and so I decided I'd get over there and clean the mess out today. And that's probably why I'm so tired, is I spent the afternoon moving furniture by myself, basically. Everything but the table. I did get some help bringing the table downstairs from the garage. But finally it's down here, and we played around a Hero Quest, which is this old board game from the probably late 80s, early 90s. And then we played part of a game of Monopoly Digging Dinos, which is more his speed, I imagine. Yeah, I know he's 4. I kind of helped him take his turns in the Hero Quest, but yeah, so I don't know. I just don't have it in me to build on a ship tonight. So, all right, click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. And I am still lagging horribly. I will talk to you. Let's turn this, see if this can turn down. Can you turn down? It won't let me open options. So I'll talk to you later.